KidZ Life! This morning we are going to continue our story of Esther. As you know, Esther has taught us that we are made for purpose. But this morning we are going to learn how Esther had to embrace the uncertainty and face her fear as she entered the city gates to speak to the king. Now this vase represents you and I, humans. We are this glass. We are created by God for a unique purpose, just like Esther was. And remember, Esther did not stay silent. She fulfilled her purpose and spoke to the king. This baking soda here represents fear. Now we all fear something. Your mom, your dad, your pastor, and me. We all fear something out there. Now if you're like me, I fear a lot of things. I fear heights, I fear spiders, and I really, really fear thunderstorms. Now that's a lot of fear. Now, just like us, Esther had a lot of fear too. She had to talk to the king. Now, she was a woman, and in Bible times, a woman speaking to a man, that was unheard of. So she probably feared speaking to someone who was greater than she was. So if you remember, this jar represents us. And if you're like me, you have a lot of fear. So I'm going to add the fear into the jar. Seems like enough fear. Now, this is where God comes in. God is represented by vinegar. The more God you put in your life, the less fear there will be. There's not really room for fear when God's in it. Esther embraced her uncertainty, took hold of her fear, and trusted in God. She saved her people and became a hero. So remember, kids, dare to be an Esther this week. Dare to leave all your fear behind and let God fill your life so much that there's no room for fear. Because you can know that God will be with you always, and He never breaks His promises.